this is Kosher Bacon. Welcome back to Stoneblock. Yay! Alright, automation time. We're fixing our automation, making it less bad. Specifically, I'm going to look at some simple auto machines, like an auto dirt maker, a compactor thingy, so on and so forth. Where am I going to stick these things? Well, looking at the minimap, we have tons of space in between these rooms that I've made, and this is... oh yeah, that's right. Never mind, I'm stupid big. But that's fine, I can work with this. 2, 3. Alright, let's place a torch there. We are going to make a dirt maker. Dirt maker should be easy. I think 9 barrels should do. Let's grab some of these item conduits. Speaking of conduits, with that electrical steel, I made myself a Yeta wrench, which is just stone gear electrical steel, and a conduit probe, which is just iron, grains of infinity, electrical steel nugget, and a second Yeta wrench. Normally I just get those from like loot bags or whatever. This is the first time I had to craft both of them. Yeah, that should make what's about to come next much, much easier. So, drawer over there, drawer over there. Easy. So, this drawer will hold the dirt. We're going to have it extract on green, always active. This will hold, or rather, this will hold the saplings that will convert over or whatever we use, the biodegradable mass. This will insert on brown. This is going to be our sapling output. You know, it would probably look better if it was set back by one, wouldn't it? Like, I shouldn't do it just for the sake of looks, but I'm going to anyways. Here, let's grab the Yeta wrench. I can scroll through it like that still? Yeah, okay. Just move this back into the wall by one. Pop that up over there. Here, let me back there. Okay. Purely cosmetics, but it's important to me. And now all those configurations we just did are dumb. Done. Not dumb. I'm dumb. I'm gonna make this look better. Gonna stop torching things up. But right now I'm just getting the quick and dirty automation going. So, insert on brown, do not extract. So for each and every single one of these, it's going to insert and extract. Insert on green, extract on brown. Super easy. And then we, what is it, sneak right click? Yeah, so this is copy, this is analyze, so right click on that. Paste, 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 paste. Paste, 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 paste. And now, let me go grab my drawer key. I wish I had a backpack. That wasn't this thing. It's a little annoying to use that. Let's get some saplings, because we have 2,000 of them. So, you just toss the saplings in there, lock it. We might switch that out for just a large storage crate from Maxi Editions. It doesn't really matter how this does it, so we're just going to tell it to round robin itself. And those will start compacting into dirt. And that should make dirt. Easy peasy, I'll make the facade look a little bit better. Speaking of facades and stuff, how do I get out? I don't think I do. I think I'm just trapped here forever now. No, it should be easy. Just pop that down over there for a second. Painted glowstone. Yeah. No need for those ugly torches, just painted glowstone everywhere. How did we get painted glowstone? Well, I made the painting machine last episode, so I hope you were paying attention to that. But just in case people are unsure, I'll show it off. You stick the block you want to duplicate in there, in this case it's the floor, the glowstone or whatever you want to paint in there, and it paints it. So I could paint this cobblestone to look like that. And it's still cobblestone, it still has the traits of cobblestone, but it looks like a laboratory block. So if I wanted to, I suppose I could duplicate like the laboratory blocks, large quantities of them, just by pretending they were cobblestone. I'm not going to do that, though. Might as well get it legit. I think this just needed light. I think that's what happened. I just needed light in order to do stuff. So, yeah. Glowstone is essentially free, because we just get it from sieving dust, and we're going to be sieving dust and mass. That's another automation thing I'm going to be fixing up soon. Here, let's go pop that one down over there. But yeah. See how much of a difference that makes? Like, the room is a lot brighter now, I think, for that. Like, the floor isn't all gloomy and depressing. The ceiling, kind of, but we can stick glowstone in the ceiling, too, and the walls and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Onwards to Phase 2. Look at that. 27 dirt from just sitting around doing nothing. I love this game. This thing. This thing was an absolute mess. I tore it down. Let's do it properly. I love how it just spawns mushrooms now, too. There are going to be 2 parts to this as well. And I'm going to need more barrels, I just realized. And I probably don't have them crafted up. I've been trying to be better this series about crafting things off camera, but... yeah, okay. Oak. This should be enough. Just loop, loop. Alright, now we have plenty of barrels. So, 2 parts to this. To the point where I wonder if I've made a mistake here, but we'll just leave it. Did I ever make those pressurized fluid ducts? I don't think I did, but that's fine. I can work with that. By work with it, I mean go craft it on camera like I didn't want to do, which is annoying. Here, what is it called? It's a conduit, right? Yeah, pressurized fluid conduit, right over here. Actually, couldn't you make these with these? Yeah, and that was more efficient that way. Yeah, okay. There we go. So these are very nice. I don't know if they have support for multiple fluid types, but we're going to find out. Let's just do a small-scale experiment before we go to the full-sized thing. So I want this to insert extract, always active. It should insert the water, extract. Which water? I almost want like the ender fluid conduits. This should never insert, only extract. And the drum that we're going to have over... I kind of wonder if I'm doing this wrong, honestly. Like, because the mycelium's already here, I feel like I gotta work with it this way, and I guess I will. But maybe I'm doing it wrong after all. Yeah. That's fine. I no longer need to worry about it respecting gravity, which is great. So now this will extract from over here. I can go ahead and grab this over here. And then just, like, cobble, 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 cobble. Bucket, bucket. Configured size extracts upwards, okay. So that's set up. This will extract outwards down to here. These just all need to be set to insert. You know what, we'll have it start converting now. So that's going to start pulling from out here, inserting into all of these. It can only insert so much at once, but that's fine. It's going to take a while for it to transfer. And then these will... no, not like that. Clear it. Sneak left click, was it? No. Here, what if I placed a cobble there? I want it to... you know what, fine. We'll place the thing there, configure it, and then empty it. So this one here should only be insert. It shouldn't fill up with water, it should fill up with witch water. How do we tell it to only fill up with witch water without using the ender fluid ones? I don't know. To the point where I'm kind of questioning what on earth I was thinking. I mean, technically it works. You know, this is filling up with witch water. This, for some reason, isn't. Probably because this is set to extract already. What was I thinking? I could have sworn I had a great plan here and it was going to be awesome, and I'm starting to question it. Darn, do we actually need the ender fluid conduits? Grr. That's annoying. Alright, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to leave that alone for a minute. I need to think about something else. And by thinking about something else, I mean do different type of automation. Let's go look at this, because this is filling up fast. This setup over here, which I half just want to tear down, half don't. Which has just been patiently running and is now filled up with all different types of fun stuff, including... oh yeah, that's just sand dust. Yeah. So, we could make this slightly better, I think, at this point. Let's just tear out this bit, since there's nothing good here anyways, and this is a terrible way of doing this. Now that we have conduits unlocked. Yeah. Yeah, let me restore the floor for a second. actually, hold on. There was a thing you could do where if you place this in your offhand, and this is going to make a mess. Yippee. Do I have a magnet that it was doing that, or no? Alright. Yeah, that automatically locks it. Okay. Sand. Sand. Gravel. Dust. There we go. So now these should start outputting into here quite nicely on their own, right? Yeah, it looks like it's going up. Very good, very good. Okay, so with this, how do we want to do this? We almost went like 16 autosieves, where each of these gets their own thing, 4 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the wrong way of placing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And each of these sieves gets their own mesh. So this one would be a string mesh, and this guy would get a flint mesh, and this guy would get an iron mesh, and this guy would get a diamond mesh. And then from there, they would sieve the things, get their materials, which we would then pop into there, which, you know, really shouldn't have broken that, but mistakes have been made. And then we separate the ore pieces from the other stuff and what have you, and, like, stick that along the wall here or something? I don't know. Like, the hammer works is okay. This is acceptable, what this is. Maybe not as efficiently laid out. It's over here that it starts to get kind of iffy. How would I do this? I would use conduits, not just the ducts. I think I can take this up. So yeah, grass just needs light level to move, to spread, which is good. Now we've got tons of grass. Duct. Not duct. Conduit. Conductive iron is just iron and redstone, right? Yeah, we have some redstone now. Iron. Let's go make some conductive iron. Shouldn't need a whole lot, but it doesn't hurt to have more. It's not like redstone and iron aren't free now. Pop these in there. And I do apologize. This is meant to be more efficient than that. Oh well. Live and learn, or don't live and don't learn if you're me. Okay. Still just trying to clean up my inventory from the random junk. Let's go grab us some redstone, conductive iron ingots, not redstone alloy. And this should be enough for the immediate power needs. Binder. And that's only 8. What the hell? I thought there was more. Oh. So with this thing, we're definitely going to just use conduits, because this is a thing. And now comes the question. Do we want to automate sieving of dirt? Like, dirt is kind of interesting in that I don't think if we sieve it, we're going to get much. Yeah, you get some type of seeds. You get these bushes, maybe, from ore berries. But, like, we don't need any of this stuff beyond, like, just sieving manually a stack or two, so there's no reason for that. We can add in netherrack and stone above. That's not going to be a problem. So let's just make this channel green. This channel will be brown. This channel will be blue. Okay. So green will extract, and these will all be insert green, then extract on whatever this thing we call it will be. And then from there, it's going to get interesting, because I've really not left myself enough room for this yet. Yeah, this will be purple, I guess. Oh, no, it's supposed to be extract, not insert. You shouldn't be inserting at all, actually. So, you know what, should we just get... Yeah, let's get a bunch more auto sieves. I can craft up the meshes as needed, or steal them from over there. So we need... How many more meshes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and I'll just steal the meshes as needed. Except these aren't the sieves we need. We need auto sieves, which need blocks of iron. 1, 2, 3. We should have enough for 16 iron blocks, I think. Might start running low on iron, but we should have enough. Oh, glass panes. Okay, so that's all the auto sieves we need. Except these are facing the wrong way. I want it to face me, darn it. These aren't facing the right way either. What gives? You know what? I don't care. I mean, I do care, I'm just going to pretend I don't, because I can't be bothered right now to deal with this. And I don't like being boxed in, so we're going to go ahead and hammer out a little thing over here. Which is probably, you know, where this display is going to be. I don't know. I'm hammering stuff mindlessly. I'm probably going to end up regretting a lot of what I do here, but for now I need to automate this to please my conscience. That is not how you place conduits the way I want to. I'm still actually in the back of my mind mulling over how we're going to deal with that other than ender fluid conduits. Like, to create witch water, we gotta, you know, have the barrels on thing and then input water. But how do we get out the witch water? Other than, you know, using the obvious intended method. Here, binder. We should still have plenty of that, shouldn't we? I'm looking for it in the thing, but I don't see it. Yeah, 52. I was looking in the 80s. That explains it. Okay, back to this. Boop, 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 boop. So these will extract on the thing, and now let's get starting with the conduit probe. So this is going to insert on green, extract on purple. This is purple. Okay. Extract always active. Let us switch this to copy mode. Copy that. Paste. Paste. Nope. Insert on green, extract on purple. Copy. Paste. 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 Okay. This one here is going to insert on brown, extract on purple. Always active. Insert. Copy that. Paste it. Paste it. Paste it. And the red arrows are the energy conduits that we're seeing. But yeah. And then this one here is going to insert on blue, extract to purple. Always active. Copy. Paste. 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 Alright, that's all set up. So now we just gotta give these guys their meshes and they'll start working as we extract. Always active. Always active. Always active. Oh yeah, set this to round robin. Round robin will just feed one, then the next, then the next, then the next. And there we go. So these things at the bottom should start working once they get power. So how are we going to get them power? We have to convert from that thermal expansion energy duct to regular energy conduit. So we need an energy cell, and I realize this is just dragging on, and I'm sure people are bored as hell out of this, but I'm lazy. Well, no, I'm in an automating mood today, so I'm rolling with it. Redstone block. We don't have electrum, do we? Gold. Let's fix that. Silver. I'm eventually going to automate like all the stuff with my ME system where it will do it for me, and I don't ever have to craft anything again. Because quite frankly, crafting things is boring. How's our energy cell over here doing? Oh, we can actually calculate the drain just based off of how much RF we're losing. This thing's still going. What a trooper. Okay, that should be enough for now. We'll let the rest of the electrum process. And we'll make a few of these, because why not? We're going to get more electrum anyways. Alright, energy cell. And this will also work as a small buffer, I guess. Not really, though. Alright. Input from the side, output to the back. Easy peasy. And the guys at the bottom have started their work. You know what? This guy bothers me, that he is that way, so we're going to turn him. Give him a mesh. Toss his dust in there. Toss the dust in there. Very good. Alright, these people need their meshes, so let's go steal from here, and I'll just replace these never. And then I'll complain about how I never replaced them, and yeah, they will never be replaced, because let's face it, we're past the age of manually doing stuff. Okay, string, that take 2 string meshes? String. I wonder if it would increase efficiency if you had stacks of meshes versus regular mesh. Like, I know there's enchantments, but, oh, hey. Diamond, diamond. And there we go. We just tripled our sieving abilities. Let's look at this thing. Yeah, power is draining rapidly because this thing really cannot keep up. So we're going to improve the automation on that magmatic dynamo. Magmatic dynamo. Let's make 3 of them. Are we out of redstone? Oh, if we are, I know what to do. Ah, we are not out of redstone. I love redstone seeds so much. Okay, where were we? Magmatic dynamo. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Conduits. We're gonna reach a point actually where the conduit's kind of the problem, aren't we? Oh, hold on. Duct. Flux duct. Let's get some hardened flux ducts going. Well, we can upgrade our that over there too once we're done with this. Like, I wish you could just right-click this and that would upgrade it like you can with Ender.io if you have the better tier conduit. It's one of the few things I wish thermal expansion did, but oh well. 4, 5. And if needs be, we'll upgrade this too. Let's go upgrade power generation. 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. So right now we've got just this one lava generator, which, you know, that's fine. We can work with that. In fact, we're going to yank this out for a second. Grab this. Okay. Pop that torch over there. So keeping this where it's at, let's look at this. This produces our cobble. We're going to keep that there. We're going to have an item conduit over here. Superheating element over here. Crucible over there. Extract always active. Insert. Produces lava. Okay. Let's just get a pressurized fluid conduit out. That was the wrong place. Switch to this. Conduit. Nice. It's slightly transparent, isn't it? Look at that. That's some good detail. And pop that directly into this drum over here. Only insert. Never do that. Fluid. Only extract. Do not insert. So that's going to start filling this thing up. Nice. Okay. Then we're going to have 1, 2, 3. I guess let's extract, push this back a little bit more. It's just turned into a giant mess, hasn't it? That's fine, I can work with the giant mess. More. And flux duct can produce, transfer up to 4,000 RF, should be good. Fluid conduit. Extract always active, do not insert. Insert, do not extract. Insert, insert, insert. Alright, so now what are we looking at? 400, 520 RF, which really isn't enough for what we need. We need to upgrade these. Well, the good news is we have several upgrade kits, enough silver and redstone. We should be able to upgrade that. And if we need to upgrade our our lava production, I know just the thing. Alright, where were we? Upgrade kits. Didn't we have more? I could have sworn we had more. Did we use them on something? Conversion kits. There we go. Okay, so we'll convert 2 of them. And then we need the auxiliary transmission coil. That's right. Hey, didn't we just make a bunch of these? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the maximum this can transfer right now is 1000 RF per tick. So we're going to upgrade that too. With one of these things that we crafted up. And now it has a maximum of 4000, just like the cables we're using. So we would need 10 of these at Signalum conversion kit rates to meet the power standard of this or this, which is fine. This is still trying to fill up, but okay, so 40, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 40. 80 times 4, 160 times 2, 320 RF per tick for this. Each of these consumes 40, 12. Wait, hold up. 8, 12, 20. 20 times 40 is 800. So this takes 800 RF per tick to run. We are currently producing, I think, not enough lava to meet the demand. That is annoying. I could break the tank for now. Stick the fluid conduit over here. Wrench it so that it's connected again. Okay. Break this thing over here. Do we have more crucibles with superheating elements? Or heat. Steel casing. Superheating element. Crucible. Alright, let's make an unfired one. Porcelain clay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unfired crucible. Let's go fire it. Didn't we have like some tiny coal or something? Yeah, there it is. You know what? Let's go do a thing. It's a quest anyways, isn't it? This way I also feel good because I've, done a quest. Hey, quest. Darn it. I did not intend for this episode to be one cut, but more and more that's what it looks like it's going to be. I don't think we have enough essence to upgrade it again, which is fine. Let's go claim that quest reward. Oh, hold on. My inventory is a freaking mess, and I'm in the middle of automation. Let's wait. Alright, superheating element, crucible, conduit. Should always extract fluids, insert items. And now we doubled the lava production. So yeah, these things, like this is consuming 10 times more lava. I can't tell how many millibuckets per tick, but it is consuming... Well, maybe I could if I had like a multimeter or something. Or just looked at this fast enough. Like it doesn't tell me fluid consumption rate, but this should be able to help me gauge it. And like this thing's a non-factor. It's at 10% of the other things, but maybe it works. The real question is, does this fill up with more energy than it, loses? And the answer to that is no right now. We're producing 1200 RF per tick, but we have, what was it, 20 times 40 or something? 20 machines, each of which takes 40, 20 times 40, 200 times 4. 200 times 4? Then, where's the slowdown? Is it just filling this up? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, that explains it, Okay, so we are producing more, I think, in terms of just power right now, and it looks like the lava thing is keeping up because these are starting to fill up their buffers. So I wonder, can I set priority on this thing? Because this might make lag if it doesn't. No, there is no priority for this. Oh, alright. When this fills up with that, it will fill up this. That's fine. This should be able to keep up, right? Maybe. It actually hasn't kept up so well thus far. Yeah, it is losing cobblestone. We're gonna need to upgrade that. We're gonna need more diamonds. Hey, I wonder, did this thing make us diamonds yet? It did, look at that. This is just all from what was running. I haven't made any cuts, and this is how much it's produced. Which is gonna be phase 2 of the operations. Yes. Where I miss RS. RS was a little bit more user-friendly than this. So yeah, phase 2 of the operation is going to be compacting and processing those materials and storing the rest of it. There we go, tier 3 diamond generator. That should definitely keep up with the item demand. Yeah, look at that, it's going up. Yeah, look at that, this is going up. This is staying the same just because this is going up. It's sending all its power here right now. Which is fine, I don't mind the buffer existing. Alright, let's go claim some quests. Yeah, we got the room for it. 3 hoppers, oh boy. An auto sieve. Oh boy. If only I had something like that. Wouldn't that be great? Haha. So we can enhance these first off by enchanting the meshes. Also, you can feed the guys and they work faster. The total, let's look at this. The haunch is how much faster the speed boost is. The saturation is how long the boost lasts. That being said, that is wasting good food on our indentured servants. So, no, you guys can just do that. You guys can just do that. And this thing will just run itself to the end of the universe, pretty much. And look at all the goodies it's given us. We're going to have to deal with that in a minute. Should I deal with that now, actually? I think I should. Don't think we have enough drawers. We need more. I'm not even being coy. I think we're going to need more drawers to do this properly. That should be enough of that. Let's look at compactors. We have super compacting drawers. But that's not quite what we want. We want a... No? Well, here, let's look at the dust. Not dust. Ore. Ugh. Oh, there we go. That was there for a second. X ore. Crushed. Nope, that's not it. Well, here, sure. Crushed endstone. Use of a sieve mesh. There, these pieces, that's what we're looking at. So, Packager from Cyclic can do it. Bulk packaging with custom recipes. Otherwise, we could check out the auto crafting tables that we got. Maybe those will help. Craft. Okay, seriously, what on earth? It feels like stuff is disappearing. Did I actually lose my auto crafting table from something? Auto. There's the auto siver. Seriously, what on earth? Guys, am I blind? Did I just not? I'm going mad. I'm going completely, utterly mad. I'm insane. Reassuring, to be sure. Unless, did I leave it over here? I know I left some stuff in here. Like the patterns and stuff. And like... Oh yeah, that's right, I had these bags too. Hey, maybe it's in this bag. Oh, doesn't look like it. Clever. Almost lost my calculation press. That would have been annoying to lose. Toss these in there. I don't think I'll need them yet. Well, my autocrafter seems to have up and disappeared somehow. I'm not entirely sure how, but that's fine. So we don't have a compactor. That's going to be annoying. I'm still considering how we're going to deal with this. Maybe we'll... No, that space is already taken. We could kill this hallway over here and just leave this over here. Like, use this space. Maybe. I don't know. Like, really, this is supposed to be the beginning of the hallway. Like, this is what it's supposed to look like, the room. And then this is supposed to be one of the pillars of the room, if you will. But that's not quite what's happened. No, wait, never mind. It's supposed to be back there. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm too tired for this. Alright. Let me go take another, like, off-camera stab where I can actually think at the witch water automation. Because I remember doing this without pressurized fluid ducts, even. Yeah, let me go take a look at this. Be right back. Alright. It's not quite the solution I was looking for, but it's occurred to me that I don't need to pump the witch water out of the drums. Not yet, at least. So, yeah, just item conduits hooked up to, you know, this type of system, same as with the dirt. Let's see if it works. Yep, there we go. It's not quite what I want, because you can only convert 25 or so at a time. 15. What gives? There should be more. This one didn't copy over, right? I thought I got them all. Clearly I missed a spot, or 10. Oh, I get to go, yep, there's another. I get to go hunt them down then. But yeah, this is the automation. Be right back. One other important thing to note, you can't have it insert and extract at the same time, and since I'm no longer going to bother trying to pump out the witch water, at least not with these conduits, I'll just, you know, pump in the water, and then it converts, and then the sand converts it back. Super easy. In fact, before it throws stuff out, or actually, here, just interrupt it. And then I want to make sure that all 25 barrels are running at once. So I'll throw in some sand and see if 25 gets converted. We were at 18, so we need 7. Except that there is no more sand here. So let me go grab it from here. That was not what I wanted to do. Also, before I forget, let me double check that all these are round robining. Yeah, very good. Okay. Just making sure. You never know. I'm going to deal with that in just a minute. But first, let's make sure this is working. Then we'll talk about compacting automation. Well, not compacting automation, but well, I guess that's what you'd call it, wouldn't you? Always active. Let's see if there's a notable delay with the last of it. Nope. Okay, all of it went over. All of it converted. Very nice. So we have dirt automated, we have soul sand automated. We got lava automated a couple places. We have obsidian automated. So the endstone netherrack, I don't think we'll automate that just yet. But we will in a bit, probably. So let's talk about this. This crate's going to fill up with items. We need a drawer controller. And like a bunch of lock drawers. Drawer. We have a drawer slave. Missing a couple of these. We can make these now. We can make a stack of them even. We have plenty of redstone. Yeah, quartz is probably going to be the next big thing, but, well, we could auto-produce sand for that thing if we needed to. Alright, let me go do some work. Be right back. Alrighty then. That took a bit longer than expected. I'm going to finish it up in the next episode. Until then, take it easy.